Okay, so this is the next class I'm going to teach. I will teach on this herb at another time. This is one that I do not have a tincture for. And what we're going to do today is make a tincture. So the rule with tinctures are at least an 80 proof alcohol, which I have over here. And if it is a dry herb, like this one is right here, you're going to do a 1:5 ratio. And if it's a wet herb, you're going to actually fill the wet, and wet being like you just harvested out of the field. You're going to fill the jar up and then pour the alcohol on top. So it's much, almost like a 1:2 ratio. And the reason you fill it all the way up and you don't pack it down, that the rule of thumb is if you set a marble on it, the marble wouldn't fall to the bottom. If it was a green tincture, in other words, it was fresh cutting. But we're doing a dry herb because this is actually something that does not grow near me. And it's very, very valuable. So we'll teach on this herb another time. This actually happens to be one I don't have. And this isn't working, Katie. I'm making a mess and wasting a very expensive herb. It's okay, we're gonna try it this way. Hold on, hold this. You know what, if I had two cans, so just hold it like this. Go underneath. Okay, well, you can do that too. Just watch the screen. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna have Katie hold that so I can. So it's gonna be about 1 to 5. Okay, so it's a little bit more. I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna kind of push this all off to the side here. That's a little bit too much. A little bit fat. So this bag cost me, I think, $28. So, but it's a very important. Come closer, please. There we go. It's a very, very important herb. Okay, I'm gonna have you come over here and take it from this side so the light's not. There we go. Now try it. It's just gonna be, there we go. Now try to hold it as still as possible. Okay. And so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna fill the jar up with at least 80 proof. I prefer moonshine. My preference is organic moonshine because of the 100 proof. But in this case, we're going to do 80 proof. You can also use vegetable glycerin if you're trying to avoid the alcohol. Leave a little bit of room at the top for the shaking. I'm going to put this on. And now this is not done. We have to shake it pretty hard today. And then we leave it sit and we shake it twice a day for 6 weeks. Okay, I'll finish here. Thank you, Katie. We're going to shake it twice a day for 6 weeks. And at that point, you can strain off the herb and make the tincture. For me and my medicine cabinet, I just leave it like this. I mark it with what it is and the date that I made it. And I leave this in our medicine cabinet. Now, not all herbs make a good tincture, but most of them do. Okay. You have to first, before you make a tincture out of something, make sure it's going to be worth the expense of the vodka or the moonshine. Make sure you're going to be able to use it and you know how to use the herb. Tinctures are very, very powerful. They dissolve or are absorbed, I should say, and utilized while they're in your mouth in that mucosa membrane in your mouth. So even just putting a tincture on your body will give you some of the effects of the tincture. And even putting it just in your mouth, even not swallowing, can give you the impacts of the tincture because the alcohol is absorbed right through your bloodstream. So anyway, so that is how to make a tincture. And the next class will be on what this is and what I use it for. All right, guys, I'm gonna try for. We'll talk to you later. Bye.